Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms has announced that she is running for governor. Bottoms says she is a fifth-generation Georgian who has what it takes to run the state. The wife and mother of four says she believes Georgians are ready to turn the page from what she calls the dysfunction of the Trump administration.
Well. Look who's dusted off her power blazer and re-entered the chat. Keisha Lance Bottoms is back, this time aiming for the governor's mansion in Georgia. But before we let her gas up the state with pretty speeches and pre-written applause lines, we need to talk. Because the theatrics, they're back too. And guess who's paying for the performance? That's right, you. Please hit that like button for the algorithm, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's react.
Ready or not. Ready or not, here I come, can't hide. Gonna find you and baby. Yo. Like a game of chess where I rest. No stress.
Since walking out of City Hall, Keisha took her talents to Washington, serving in Biden's administration. But she didn't stay long. Less than a year later, she was back home. And now she's claiming she wants to lead Georgia into a brighter future. But she's doing it with the same tired Democratic playbook.
I'm a fighter. People are looking for somebody to fight against the chaos that's coming out of Washington, the chaos that's being created by the Donald Trump administration. And I am ready to lead, and I'm ready to fight on behalf of communities across Georgia.
Let's get real. Crime was up. Buckhead tried to break up with Atlanta. The police department was in shambles. Businesses fled. And what did Keisha do? Smile, blame Trump, and hold press conferences. Sound familiar? She talked about reform while the city fell apart. She cut ties with ICE, removed cash bail for repeat offenders, and watched violence climb like gas prices during Biden's term. Now, this right here is where my eyebrows raise. Keisha gets up on stage, flashing that same smile, and start blaming Trump for the state of America. Excuse me, you worked for Biden. You were there when inflation exploded, when the border fell apart, and when crime got a new zip code. Trump may have had his flaws, but let's not pretend like he's the reason Atlanta became a war zone. If anything, Trump's trying to clean up the mess that Biden and his inner circle, including Keisha, made. But no, Keisha keeps parroting the party script. Same speeches, same buzzwords, and let's not forget who she runs with. Fani Willis, embroiled in epic violations and courtroom drama. Stacey Abrams, 2 losses deep and still counting other people's money. These aren't just friends. This is a political clique. And Keisha, she's either their shield or their successor.
Many years, how do you think she deals with, I know she's tough, but how do you think she deals with these attacks from Donald Trump and from some of his followers?
I describe Fani as fearless. Even when we were very young attorneys working in a community-based law firm, the Kendall Law Firm, even when we should have had fear, Fani was always a fearless attorney.
The people of Georgia deserve better than another glorified cover-up crew in pearls and pantsuits. We don't need more grandstanding. We need grit, truth, and results. Let me ask you straight up, how many more Democrat speeches can we afford? How many more promises about unity and equity while Georgians can't even afford eggs and rent at the same time? While Keisha's doing photo ops with CNN and talking about saving democracy, taxpayers are holding the bag. Georgia families struggling to stay safe, small businesses getting buried in regulation, and rural communities left out altogether. And all the while, the political class, the Keishas, the Fannies, the Stephanies, they're up there playing musical chairs with our future. Georgia doesn't need another speech. We need a servant, not a star. Someone who sees real people, not polling data. So ask yourself, is Keisha Lance Bottoms back to lead, or to protect her political circle. Because if the script is the same, so is the outcome. If you're tired of the smoke and mirrors, go ahead and like this video. It helps with the algorithm. Share it with someone who needs to hear the truth, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss when I pull back the curtain.